Welcome to One Question at a Time, the TSI series. Question number 128. What is the surface area of a rectangular prism having the dimensions 10 centimeters by 4 centimeters by 9 centimeters? So the rectangular prisms have the shape like this. You see, you have the length, the width, the height. And if we call the length is A, the width is B, and then the height is C, you will see that the rectangular prisms will have 6 faces, and then you see face number 1 equal the surface area number 2. Okay, so the part number 3 equal part number 4, and then 5 equals 6. So let's say the areas of 1 equal the area of 2. Okay, the area of 3, see that equal the area of 4. And then the area of 5 equal the area of 6. You see the label number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that is 6 sides. And now we have to find the surface area, mean the area will be cover the outside of that shape. And we know that is about 6 sides add up. So we can do the area of 1 and then multiply by 2 because you have 2 sides of that. Okay, so the formulas for the surface area will be 2 open parenthesis. You will have, you see that B and C, right? But the easy way to memorize is you have A times B, you add B times C, you add C times A, and then you multiply by 2. Why? Okay, so rectangular shape number 1, the area of number 1, okay? This one, see that? Okay, that will be the C and the B. See that? B right here, C right here. When you find the area of 1, let's say area of 1 that equal area of 2, and that equal B times C, which is this part right here. Okay, now you will have area number 3 and area number 4 is equal, so area number 3 and area number 4 that the same. And look at that, you have C right here, and then you have the length A. Okay, so that will be A times C, or is that C times A is the same. Okay, and this part is right here. Now we will have area 6 and 5 is the same. So area 5 equal area number 6. And what is this? This one is A and B. Okay, so A times B, the area of rectangle that equal length times width. Okay, so we have 3 different types of rectangle. The dimension is different. And how we memorize about the formula, you see, you start with A, you multiply by B, then you add. Now next is B, connect to C, then you add C and come back to A, because you only have 3 dimensions, right? You have 10, 4, and 9. And it doesn't matter like how you do it. You choose A equal 10, B equal 4, and C equal 9. Just go and, kind of like using it as a series so that you don't forget it. Okay, so let's go back to this problem. How we solve this one? So we have SA equal 2, okay, open parenthesis, I choose 10 first, right? 10 times 4. Now I add the last one is 4 times with the one is different from 10, which is 9. And then I continue with 9. I multiply with something different from 4, right? Or at the beginning, I have 10. Now I can do simplify inside first. I have 10 times 4 is 40. Add 4 times 9 is 36. Then add 90. Okay, now this one equal to 10. 90 add 40 is 130. And then add 36 is 166. Okay, you can put it on 90 add 40, that's 130. Add 36, that's 166. So 0 add 0 add 6 is 6, right? 9 add 4 is 13. Add 3 is 16. Okay, now we do the multiplications by 2. So we have continuing taking 166 times 2. Okay, so 2 times 6 is 12. Write 2, remember 1. Now 2 times 6 is 12. Remember 1 is 3. Remember 1 again because 2 times 6 is 12. Remember 1 is 13. Write 3. Remember 1 again. Then 2 times 1 is 2. Remember 1 is 3. So the correct answer is 332 centimeter square. Okay, it will be like that for the simple. 332. So the correct answer is B. You know why we multiply by 2, right? It's because we have two areas equal, so we count once and then we multiply by 2. So for example, the area of part 1 is B times C, right? That is 4 times 9. But then you have another area equal that is A2, and to count that you multiply by 2 because you have 2 parts of it. Similar for 3 and 4, you count the areas, you calculate the area of one part, then you multiply by 2, then you have 2 parts. The same for area of number 5 and 6. They are the same areas, so you can calculate once and then multiply by 2. So how we know if we not kind of like forgot something? So look at this. You have 2, right? So inside you need to have 3 parts so that when you multiply 3 times 2, you have total 6 faces, 6 sides. Okay. So if you're lacking something, for example, if you forgot like the last part right here, you only have 2 and then multiply by that 2 term inside, which is mean you only have 4 faces calculated, and then you need another one. So making sure you have 3 parts, okay, and then multiply by 2. Sometimes they say they don't have like the bottom part, so you have to figure out what is the bottom is, because if it not have like the bottom and the top. So for example, if I don't have this top right here, it's just kind of like have 4 walls. So that is you eliminate that part. Eliminate the A times B part twice, right? You don't need to put that A times B in there. So what just mean the 4 wall area of the 4 walls, that will be equal to times whatever left, not A times B, so B times C plus C times A. But not A times B, because A times B you don't count it. So this is 4 wall. Okay, this is completely 6 faces or 6-sided. This is only 4-sided. Thank you for participating in this series and see you next time.